What is up, you guys? This is Ayo Niv and welcome back to another demo Let's Play. Today we playing Heretic Red. Oh, Baron, come inside quickly. Nola, Hal, you're stepping on my feet. Sorry. Do we have everyone? Is anyone missing? Present. A day? I count 11. This should be everyone, but... And Joe? He's just staying in his room. I'm not surprised by that. He's in deep trouble. That northern mountain's about to crash down like crazy on everything. Just like 3 years ago. Everyone pray we will be safe in here under the watch of... Sarah? May her warmth wash over us. And you say that, but what if the snow buries the whole town? I agree with Torin. We need to get to high ground. We could get buried alive in here. How many of us are going to die this time? How could you say that? Nola, you have to admit you're thinking the same thing. Nobody would die. I'm too nervous. Nobody would die. Nobody will die this time. We are prepared and we're in the safest spot we could be. Nola's right. This is not like last time. I have confidence in our safety because I know that the Seraph's wills it. May her warmth wash over us. We are in the holiest place in the village, and I know that she is watching over us right now. We are here, safe, and we have one of her monks here to look after us. Isn't that right, Sunchild? The Seraph is always looking upon us, guiding us towards the flame of a future together. Minosha's a cute name. Let us shut out the cold one behind the door of sacred union, banish all wicked thoughts. Here now, in her loving hand, sanctuary is upon us. Otto, are you feeling okay? This doesn't feel quite like sanctuary. Let us sit you down. Minosha, why don't you prepare something for us to take the edge off of things? A reading, a sermon? I don't know why I said it like that. Actually, I was thinking we could do a tea ceremony if that's okay with everyone else. A tea ceremony? Yeah, I remember when I was younger and my village foresaw a storm coming, we had a tea ceremony to fill us with strength and warmth. The sun steep ritual. I actually asked Nola to bring the tea from the pantry before we came down here. That's why we were a bit late, sorry. The sun steep ritual is a splendid idea. We shall envelop our hearts in her blessing, shielding us from the destruction outside. Well, there you go. Nola, as the village cook, will you assist in me prepping the tea? Sure. No, I'll do it. Nola has never conducted this sun steep ritual before. This needs to be done properly. Very well. In that case, please follow me. Nano? I'll show you where I keep our sacred porcelain. Everyone else, please be patient. The ritual will be ready shortly. Seems like we'll just have to wait patiently. Let us take this time to find peace and comfort in each other's words and pray. I should check in with everybody. Move around using the joystick, use A to interact with people or objects. Will you guys be able to partake in the tea ceremony? Otto is on a strict medication regimen. I'll have to make sure that none of the herbs can give him a bad reaction. You brought the tea from the pantry, yes? What is it made of? Actually, I don't quite know. I hate to admit it, but... Nano is correct that I've never worked with this tea before. It might be more safe for Otto to sit this one out. Let's do that then. Hey Otto, are you feeling any better? Yeah, I think I just need to sit down. Thanks for checking in. You should be fine. Otto's illness flares up all the time. But it's usually nothing serious. Just a day in the life of Otto. Okay. Nothing interesting here. It's a bookshelf. Shall I read a passage? Yeah, read. You open to a random page, and like this universe now, another will be born again from the fiery heart of all that is pure. Not today and not tomorrow, but in many billions of years, a new solar flare will bring us back to life. Let the sin of the cruelly freeze behind, and when the lights of this universe go out, so will those of the unworthy. Enough of that. Is it another passage? Is it this one? When the monks and the wolf arrived at the foot of the monastery, the monks began to grieve. The wolf huddled up to the monk to comfort him. When the door of the monastery was frozen over, a monk noticed an inscription glimmering on the ice. The next part of the passage is stained. Lots of books. Fang, you got in record time. Weren't you out hunting just before this? That's how I know the northern mountain is about to crash down on everything like crazy. I'm very fast, so I was able to tell Baron and gather everyone right away. Thanks to Sarah for your speed, everyone. Thank the Seraph. everyone is safe because, yeah, whatever. No problem. But be aware it's not over yet. I'm sure we'll be okay. By the way, what's behind that door over there? I can't go in. I'm pretty sure that's just the old temple records. I don't think we're allowed in there. Aw, that's so boring. It's a brazier. It's not lit right now. People leave offerings to the seraph here. Okay, yeah. Nola, have you spoken to my grandpa yet? I tried to see if he wanted to sit down, but he is absorbed in prayer. Sometimes I worry that he doesn't rest enough. He's always up and about. I think it's good for him. He is full of spirit. I don't even think he's worried about this avalanche at all. Are you? Well, a bit. But if anything happens, I'll get out of here to the next town and I'll bring back help. What if we all get buried and you can only save one person? What kind of situation is that? Just pick. No. Oh. You are not taking this seriously enough. I know you'd save me. Everything is going to be fine by the end of the night. Nola, I hope you don't mind that Nano took over the tea preparations. I know that you two are not on the best of terms, but I appreciate you not turning it into a large conflict that needed. No, I understand. I'm just saying Nan. Nan likes things to be a particular way, but even if that means foregoing all good manners to get there, it's always the same with you two. By the way, I want to express my gratitude for you staying on as our village cook, even when things get a bit dysfunctional. I love this village and want to protect it. Of course I'm staying. Isn't it funny that we both love this little village? What good is it up here? We have nothing to provide for the world for 3 years, and yet I could never let it go. Well, let's just hope that this avalanche doesn't make that decision for us. Let's pray. A bookshelf. See it just passed. You open it. This looks handwritten. Soar through the clouds with everless wings. I kneel to you in the song you sing. Quiet blue angel, you've altered my brain. My fate has been set in my destiny frame. I cherish your tears and bring them away. I see that the sky is where you must stay, but I'll wait for you here until the day that you will fall. If I can't do this, I'll do nothing at all. There's no signature. I wonder who wrote this. It's a bookshelf. Shall I read? Yeah. You open it. The new sun thawed the ice and created ocean. The fifth of the seraphim stared at her reflection in the pools and yearned for her frozen sisters in grief. She drank the ocean whole. Okay. Whatever that means. No, I'm trying to focus on the tea preparation. Listen, I'm sorry for not trusting you with this, but it's important we get it right. And you think I can make tea correctly? Just let me do this. The ritual is nearly ready. Shall you not take this time to exchange words? Whoever, I'm certain they could use the comfort. Or would you prefer to wait nearby and start the ceremony? I'll finish talking. I'll go check with you first. I think I'm done. When the first avalanche hit 3 years ago, my family lost all of our farmland, everything gone in a flash. Those who survived moved away, but not me. I was so sure I could recover it if I stayed. I thought we'd be able to melt down the snow or something. But now, we're just piling on the snow deeper than ever. Torrin. It's okay, no, I won't give up. After this hits all said and done, after we all survive, we can hire a tunneler. Someone to dig up the remains of the old town. I see a tunneler. Let us get through this night, and then we'll get through the year. Yeah. Something like that. The tree that made the statue was grown at the monastery many years ago. It was a glorious monastery, but a troubled religion. Bandits lived nearby with no regard for the seraph or her warmth. They surely would be taken by the cold one upon death and frozen behind in this universe. Yet, as long as the tree grew in the monastery, the building was untouched by the bandits. The night that they chopped the tree down and took it away, the monastery underwent a terrible burglary. Every sacred artifact was lost. Eventually, the statue made from this sacred tree was brought here, and we had a bigger temple it could have gone to an old town, but the temple already had arrangements for their own. When the big avalanche hit Ceramont, Old Town was buried along with its inhabitants. The big temple was lost, but here, this place remains safe. That's how I know we'll be okay. But I still wonder if we only put this in the great big town square so many years ago, how many more would have been saved? You can't worry about that kind of stuff. What happened has happened. I'm not worried, child. We will be safe once again. Now join me in prayer. Oh. You're gonna be fine. Yeah. That's up to you. Nola, thanks for bringing the tea. Sorry to make you go get it during this emergency. It was a bit hectic, but it's all turned out fine, and it will be good for morale, I'm sure. That's what I was thinking too. In times like this, morale makes or breaks a community. These people here know that too. They're survivors themselves. So even if they tell you not to worry, I think it's good to worry about them a little bit. Everyone here is very strong. You are too, Hal. Thank you. Excuse me, everyone. Please head to the front of the room. The ritual will begin shortly. Okay, so where's Otto? I'm here. Otto won't be participating. The tea could adversely react with his medication. Very well, then. This tea is a gift from the Seraph. Her heart blood squeezed into a concentrated liquid and ignited with a flame. It is the essence of purity itself, a beacon for the skies to wrap its protective hands around, a flare to the Seraph herself. May it grant us safety and security. Now then, each of us shall take a single sip and pass it to the person next to him. I'll go first. Yeah, my turn. Oh, they really animated this. Oh, Baron's evil. Oh! Child, grandson, what is it? Help, someone help! Baron, look at me. Grim face, what have you ingested? This smell. Baron, take this. My boy! They've massacred my boy! He's been poisoned. It needs to exit his system. What? That's impossible. Oh, Seraph, we call upon you now in this time of need. Rulan, will you be able to help him? Depends on how much he took, but he seems to be slowly recovering. Oh, Seraph, please, Seraph. May her warmth wash over us. Okay, everyone, let's give them space. Crowding won't help. So he was the only one poisoned? I know we're all in shock, but we must remain calm. Calm. Did you hear what Rulan said? Someone poisoned him. I don't understand it. Who? What? Well, why was there poison in that tea? If Baron was poisoned, why were Nano, Nola, and Minosha poisoned too? This is very peculiar indeed. Hal, are you sure to grab the right tea from the pantry? To be honest, I didn't see. How? We just have to wait and let Rulan take care of Baron. And pray, right? Yes, and pray. I can't just stand here and do nothing. This is too bizarre. I don't understand it. How was he poisoned? Who would do such a thing? Well, I have nothing to do but wait. Maybe I can look around and investigate. Let's see, view profiles. Nola is a town's primary cook. She uses produce brought by Fang, Torn, and Baron, and she passionately serves residents at the dining hall. Ada is the mayor of Sermont. Much like her father before her, she has done her best to help the town survive after the avalanche 3 years ago, but time continues to prove harsh. Minosha is a monk of the almighty Seraph. He grew up in a small monastery east of the Sermont and came here to serve the village many years ago. The village has grown to embrace his eccentricities and turned to him for guidance in the warfare of Seraphism. Fang is an adequate hunter. She goes on frequent hunting trips to supply Sermon with animal produce. Her meat is used in meals served throughout the entire city or town. Yurko moved here with his grandson Baron many years ago. He is a very strict believer of the Seraph and is always weary of ill omen. He has a distaste for hunters. Okay. Baron is a traveling merchant who exchanges goods at various towns, including the capital. He grew up in the Sermon after moving here with his grandfather many years ago. Otto came to this town very ill last year, accompanied by his doctor, Rulan. He often goes days without leaving his bed. The town does their best to support him in exchange for his coin. Okay. Nano grew up in Sermont and learned how to shape iron from her father. She now runs the forge and provides metal tools for the town and for trading. Torrance family has owned farmland and ranches around Sermont for generations. After the avalanche 3 years ago buried the land, the rest of his family left town, but Torrance remains in hopes of eventually recovering what was once his. Hal took on the role of Sermont's primary carpenter after the avalanche 3 years ago. She has repaired and built numerous homes and furniture items for the town residents since then. And Rulan is a skilled doctor employed by Otto's family. She moved here with Otto last year from the capital and takes care of him full time. She takes her job and responsibility very seriously, and she puts her work above all else. Okay. This is the teacup that Baron spilled. The tea is such a rich purple color. Was it this color when I drank it too? I don't remember it looking like this. I wonder if there's a way I can find out. It doesn't look like there's anything else left in this cup either, just liquid tea. No, now's not the time. My bad, Pink. When was the tea poison? Oh, this is how I answered it, but Yurko, I'm sorry to bother you, but I need to ask you. Was Baron taking any herbs or medicine that could have caused this? No, he took nothing of the sort. He's a good boy and lives off of clean food and healthy nature. I see, I'll let you two be. Baron has no medication. No. So how? Will you tell me what was in that tea? Oh yeah, I think it was goat root, anise, tarragon, and dextrose. That okay? If any of those could have affected Baron, it might mean that he was bound to have an adverse reaction to the tea. You could probably ask Ron. She would know since she's the doctor and all. Good idea. Nano, what did you do to that tea? What do you mean? The tea was normal. I can attest to that. Well, how does normal tea almost kill a boy? I'm telling you I didn't do anything. If I may, I ask us to recall that all three of us drank the tea as well. Do either of you feel ill, weak? No, and neither do I. It was the exact same as when I tasted it for the ceremony as well. You tried the tea while you were making it? I didn't know that. None of us feel ill. If nothing else, that should show clearly that Nano and I weren't the responsible ones. The tea was fine. It was surely something else that took Baron down. You and Nano, as soon as he had got us tainted. Let me go talk to. Oh, that's a wall. Oh, I thought those were stairs. I want to try to figure out who did this. That would be greatly appreciated, Nola. I'm impressed that you had the courage to press on in a situation like this. It doesn't scare me. Well, let me give you a piece of advice. I have found that if you need time to think and put the pieces together, there is no better way to pray the statue with a clear head and the seraph above. It's easy to focus on the problem at hand. Thanks, I remember that. What's this? This handkerchief is stained with the same purple color as Baron's tea. Someone must have used it to wipe something off. It's hard to say. It doesn't have any markings or embroideries. Who could it belong to? Nola, check this out. What did you find? The tea is pink. That's right, it was pink, wasn't it? It still is. I mean, when I drank it from the cup, it was pink. By the time it reached Baron, though. Thanks, Fang. This answers a lot. Nothing interesting. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Torin, who do you think did this poisoning? I would love to have picked that, but I'm looking through some books right now, and to be honest, I don't know the answer to that either. Oh, sorry to interrupt you. What are you looking for? I know that there's an old book on rituals somewhere around here. Just give me some time to look, and I'll see what I can find. Thanks. Otto, what are you looking at? Poor Baron, I know what it's like. Poison? Be sick. And pitted. I don't think he's being pitted. Brulon just needs to make sure he's safe and healed. Oh, well, it still doesn't feel too good. I'd imagine not. Pink tea in the pot. No doesn't remember any object. Purple on the floor. Baron has no medication. These are the ingredients. Isn't it dangerous to get candles on the floor? How would I even put that together? I think I talked to everyone. Okay. When was the tea poison? During the ceremony? Everyone take the tea before Baron feels fine and unaffected. This includes... No one doesn't remember the objects. There was nothing in the cup, but one card. Okay. Sorry, hold up. The tea was oh, dang it. Hold on. And then we got pink in the tea. see if it's pink tea in the... That's not it. That's not it. Okay, that's not it. Oh. The only possible time that this tea could have been poisoned was during the ceremony itself. Otherwise, Minosha, Rulan, and I would have been poisoned. It's also the only way to explain the weird color change in the tea. But if the tea was poisoned during the ceremony, how did the culprit get the poison into the tea? Sometimes you will get golden cards. A golden card is a special card with a major clue. They are usually received after deduction, but you can also find them naturally in rare occurrences. You can use them like normal cards to prove whole ideas, so try it during your next deduction. It looks like praying to the statue worked for you, Nola. It did, thank you. I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Well, it's never hurts to check in with people again. With new questions on your mind, your conversation rise. Good thinking. Where did the poison come from? So, Nana, where do you think the poison came from? Well, if it wasn't from the tea itself, maybe someone put something in the cup. I already checked the cup. There was nothing else in there. Well, maybe Baron consumed whatever was in there, but then he would have thrown it back up again and we would have seen that. Ew, that's gross. Minosha, where do you think the poison came from? In times old, the monastery would give traveling monks small rounds, capsules filled with poison to carry, not to consume. And if the monk wants to come across a suffering innocent from the accident on the road or a plague, for example, the monk could put that soul out of their misery and send their ashes onward to the sky. Oh, I see. So maybe Baron was given a pill during the ceremony, or maybe he took it himself. Baron would never do that. How could you say such things? I believe it would still be wise to understand exactly what occurred between people during the ceremony. I wonder if there's someone who got a good view of it all. I should look around. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you the ingredients earlier. What? It's fine. We couldn't have known that this would happen. Still in the books. Torrin, have you found anything yet? No, not yet. I need a little bit more time. Understood. How much time do you need? Never hurts to check. Oh, okay. Ulan? Another time. This will just take a moment. I got the list of ingredients somehow. I wanted to know if any of them might have been dangerous. I see. Go ahead. It was goat root, anise, tarragon, and duck shroom. I see. Well, nothing that could have caused a reaction like that. However, I'm very glad Otto didn't join this after all. Duck shroom would have been very bad with his medication. Bad enough to have a reaction like that? Baron's reaction definitely wasn't the duck shroom. A reaction from that would have taken much longer to flare up. This is a quick-acting agent. For most people, those ingredients are fine. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, okay. You have nothing. I understand. Otto, did you see anyone put anything into the tea during the ceremony? I was watching closely the whole time, but I didn't see anyone move around. Everyone just stayed where they were supposed to and drank the tea normally. I see. Thank you, Otto. It's good to know. Fang, where do you think the poison came from? Well, the tea changes colors, right? So I think it came from something purple, such as grape. No. Ooh, shutting that down is hilarious. So someone poisoned it during the ceremony. Where did the poison come from? I want to say someone's mouth. Oh. Tea poisoned during the ceremony. No one moved. Oh, I did it right the first time. Yay. The only thing I can think of is that the culprit was holding the poison in her mouth. They must have spit it into the tea and not digested themselves. That's so risky. I'm starting to get a clear picture of who could have done this, but I'm going to need to find a motive before I can pin anyone down. Nice picture. Phew, that'll be okay. Thank you, Sarah, for thanking Mulan. I'm glad I was here to help. Let's see. I'll talk to Mulan. She said it was a good thing you didn't participate. The duck shroom would have been bad for you. What is duck shroom? Huh? You don't know what duck shroom? It grows in clusters on the shores of big lakes. In the summertime, you can find them by lakes south of here. I see. I don't think we had those in Capital. But you've never seen them either? I'll try to pay better attention next time. I'm not nitpicking you, bro. I'm just asking questions. Who do you think did it? Who did it? How can I say? You're the one who's been investigating. Have you found any clues that stand out above the rest? Well, there are a few that seem more important than others. That's what I would focus on. Alright, let's talk to you again. Who do you think did it? You mean who poisoned Baron? I feel like it was Otto. Otto, why him? Well, he didn't participate in the ceremony, and if I was going to poison the tea, I would keep it far away from my own lips. Would you now? Yes. Okay. Don't snitch on yourself. Minosha, who do you think did it? I do not want to speak ill of the one standing next to him. Oh, ill of the one standing next to me. Oh, hello, I can hear you. Well, best not discuss this. Minosha! That's messy. Now, why did you have us do this ceremony? What? I just wanted everyone to come together. I thought it would help us. When I was little, there was a storm in my village and I was really scared, but the sun steep ceremony gave me something else to focus on and it really took away my worries. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but now, it's okay, man. No, I was just going to come find you. Check this out. Rituals of the Seraph, past and present. They have the sun steep ritual in here, and the modern version is a lot like we thought. We drink the tea and pray for safety in times of danger, but the history of it is a lot weirder. What does it say? Well, a long time ago, a ritual always included a sacrifice. A sacrifice? You don't mean a human. Oh, sacred Seraph. The idea was that the temple would sacrifice a pure and good-hearted individual to send them along to the next universe early. They believed that way, the one sacrifice could come back and light a way for the rest of them, acting as a guide. It's really bizarre nowadays, and Clergy would never have this. Maybe the heretics of the burnt seraph would do it, but no one else. You don't think that's what happened here, do you? Who can say for sure? I'm sure no one would be that messed up. Fang, who do you think did this? Not me, besides you. Well, who do you think it is? Well, I know that it happened during the ceremony, so then it has to be someone who touched the tea. Yeah, probably someone who went before Baron. That was Nano, you, and then Minosha. Okay. Alright, I think I got it. Who poisoned the tea? I feel like it was Minosha. Sunset sacrifice. Oh, this could have been one person. Oh, I got on the first go. Yay for me. I need to tell everyone. So I gathered everyone here because I think I have an understanding of the situation now. Baron, are you doing okay? I think so. He's much better now and will keep healing. It's good that we acted fast. Who among us would do something so send it to the Baron? We are supposed to be family for one another. Well, let me explain. Torrin found out some new information about the origins of the Sun Steep ceremony. When I was digging around in the old books, I came across a specific clause in the ritual. In ancient times, one person would be sacrificed as selected by the temple. It was said that their pure spirit would burn up and go forth, able to warmth and lead the others to the next universe once they joined in the spiritual realm. What? A sacrifice? I didn't know that. That's completely ridiculous. It sounds like burnt seraph nonsense. I'm so sorry. I should have never suggested it. This was all my fault. Hal, this couldn't be your fault. You weren't the one who slipped poison into the tea. Then who tampered with the tea that I prepared? I made it in a specific way, specifically with no poison. Do not lie, child. The one who prepared it must be the one responsible. Well, actually, the tea was tampered with in the middle of the ceremony itself. What? The tea was pink when I drank it, just as it was in the teapot, but it was purple by the time it reached Baron. The culprit held the poison in their mouth until it was their turn. When they put their lips to the cup, they spit it onto the tea. Blech, gross. So that's why I saw that stinky, dirty handkerchief on the ground. They wiped their yucky poison mouth with it. But then anyone who drank the tea after them would be poisoned, right? That's right. So it only makes sense that the person who went before Baron, the one who would know the ancient religious ritual and rites, would be the culprit. Minosha. Sacred Seraph. Minosha, is this true? By the Seraph. Let me explain. That's crazy. I have no reason to harm Baron. I care about the safety of all Ceramon. Minosha, you seem to know about the origins of the ritual and you kept its true goal a secret. You are hiding your intent and beliefs from us in order to sacrifice Baron. I would never do such a thing. Surely Baron was poisoned by other means. How can you know that I held such a poison? You never uttered your prayer before the ritual. What's that? Whenever someone mentions the Seraph, you always say, may her warmth wash over us. You kept your mouth shut before the ceremony. Does that mean Minosha's believer in the burnt seraph a heretic? By the seraph. Minosha, explain yourself. You. Minosha, the gig is up. Reveal yourself. You. Minosha? Oh, you twisted, burning twigs. The burnt one's heat will soon wash over you. All of you. Without her charred wisdom, Saramot will never brave through the cold expanse. You have doomed us all, ruined our only dry kindling in the mounting snow. I was only following her wishes, her torch words. Her radiant glowers on us all now. Faith be flooded by heavy snowdrift. How I try to guide you all in warmth. How dare you claim her protection without conviction to match? Minosha. I see the expanse now, the endless fields of snow. Oh, white rabbit, how you wore such sweet innocence. Now I see your mandibles gnashing red. Rabbit? Oh, damn. The red, the hot orange red rabbit. Your innocence must be the next treasure, cherished and burnt by the seraph. He's possessed, I say. Oh, soon the snow pelt will melt, revealing all the blood staining your true fur. You, seraph, may your warmth reach me once more as my hands begin to feel the cold expanse, as my chest empties of your heat. And you, may her warmth abandon you in the great cold, lost in undying white. Ah! Sick. Minosha. Oh. I can't find Minosha's post. He's already dead. What? What do you mean? I don't understand. Oh, great seraph. Oh, that's wicked. And so continued the dreadful night until the avalanche came to a stop. She said that he seemed fine. It's unclear what caused him to fall so suddenly. I asked her if it could have been the poison from his mouth, but I know what caused it. That child was no child of Seraph. His corrupt heart led in a demon. The Seraph is warning us. I sent a bad omen on the wind that our real challenge are yet to come. We must prepare a letter. Prologue complete. That was kind of fun. Alright, and that was Heretic Red. Thank you so much for watching. This game was pretty fun. You know, I thought it was going to be a lot trickier than what it was, but I figured it out pretty fast, but it was probably very obvious. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Make sure to check out all my other gaming videos, and if you want to keep up with me, make sure to follow me on all my social medias that are linked at the bottom of this video. And I will see y'all later.